The first question. Good morning and welcome back to another installment of Friday Morning Live. I'm Max Levesque, and today I'm here with some members of the SPSG Varsity basketball team and head coach, Coach Canther. So to start it off, talk a little bit about how the season's been going for you guys. What are some of the highs, what are some of the lows?
We've been doing well this year. It's definitely been a kind of an adjustment. We're a very young team, but we've gotten really close, I think, together, and we've been growing every day, and I think we're on a good path to success.
If you guys had some things to say about what your favorite part about being on the team is, what would you say?
I think we're a very close team, which we've been playing with each other for a while, so I think that has a part of it. I think we're very close and we're there for each other, so I think that makes practice and games fun.
Do you guys have any personal goals for the season or some goals that the team has set?
I think a team goal is just to get better every day. If you look from the first practice we had compared to our last game, we've gotten a lot better. So just keep getting better as a team.
Are there any games this season that you've specifically circled on your calendar or games that you're looking to make sure you get a W?
Could you repeat the question?
Are there any games this season that you've specifically circled on the calendar?
No. We look and work. We look and work. Go from drill to drill and try to get better every day. I can't think about anything else other than trying to set the culture of the program. We have 8 sophomores out of 10, and so we are really, really young. And so we're trying to build a culture so that next year we have upperclassmen, juniors, and seniors. That's the only way to sustain success. So that's probably the biggest goal for me this year.
Could you walk me through what a typical week looks like for preparation for a game?
Practice. Usually we start off with transition drills, which are very important to him. Kind of just our normal drills. Film. We do that in his room. I feel like that's.
Is there anything that you guys do individually to prepare for games?
No. Me personally, not really. Just get a good night's sleep before and pray that we do well. And make sure that we know our plays, we run them well, and yeah.
If you guys had a team theme song, what would it be?
A team theme song.
Ella?
Why me? No.
To the crowd.
We're a little lost.
Okay.
Come back to us on that. Think about that.
How are some ways that you guys are building team chemistry on and off the court?
Yesterday we got eggs at practice. We have to take care of them so we don't crack them.
Why?
Because we have to take care of the ball, so we have to take care of our egg. We all like to hang out in the locker room before practice, and we have some team dinners, and yeah, it's fun.
What inspired you guys to start playing basketball?
I was pretty tall as a kid. Maybe that's it. Molly and I played on Towson Town together actually when we were really little. So, yeah, my siblings, I guess.
My dad coached me for 8 years.
Who's the funniest person on the team?
Ella Rudy. Or no, Sadie.
Oh,
Sadie Evans.
If you guys had to describe Mr. Cantor as a coach in a few words, what would that be?
Very straightforward. Gets to the point quick and wants to win.
Sarcastic, grumpy, hard-headed, stubborn.
Mr. Cantor, what is some things that you could say about having a young team? You touched on it a little bit earlier, but what are some of the hardest things about having that?
I am follically challenged. I mean, I would definitely be bald because of stress if I wasn't already. Having a young team is great because you can see the growth and you can kind of pay attention to the successes and failures that you have. And so I think ultimately it's great to see the progress. We have a very, very young team, so I think some of the losses we've had this year will be 15 or 20 point wins next year. And as other teams graduate players and our players get older and better, and we're going to be adding to our team. We're not going to be replacing kids, but we have two very good 8th graders that are going to be coming in next year that are going to probably help this team as well. So it's early in the process, but I think ultimately in a year or two we'll be at the top of the conference. That's the goal.
You guys mentioned earlier trying to work on keeping the ball and not giving up turnovers. Are there any other specific skills that you guys have been trying to work on?
I think just finishing layups and making our free throws. I think that was part of the reason why we lost to Maryville earlier this week.
I think another aspect is shooting. We definitely don't have a lot of primary shooters, but that's going to be something I think we focus on in the upcoming years.
Is there any way that you guys specifically handle tough losses? You mentioned the loss to Maryville. Are there any other ways that you guys handle losses?
Practicing harder and getting better. I mean, yeah.
I'll take that too.
Oh.
So what we do basically is if we have an issue, we address those issues in practice. We look at the film, we address those issues in practice, and we get better from it. So ultimately, if you do that over and over and over again, by the time you get to the end of the season, you're going to know how to win. And that just, unfortunately, there's no shortcut to that. It just takes time. But if you have good practices every day, which we do, ultimately, we're going to be very, very good. It just takes time, and there's no shortcut to that.
What has been the most intense game that you guys have played so far?
Probably our game over winter break against Walter Johnson. They were ranked 19th in Maryland, so they were a challenging team, but we fought the whole way.
Oh, I don't the same. Yes.
Okay, well, I'll bring it back to the theme song question if you guys have any ideas. But if not, we can wrap it up. Any ideas?
Any ideas? No ideas.
No.
About Taylor Swift song.
No.
Fly like an eagle. Philadelphia Eagles.
Sure, for the Philly Eagles. All right, thank you guys a lot for coming on. Good luck the rest of your season, and I hope you guys
Thank you.
do well. Thanks, guys.